Roommate Love Trick. Chapter 5. The Festival and the Almost. The Silver Pine Autumn Festival arrived like a burst of colour in the middle of a grey, exam-heavy semester. The campus, which had been drowned in midterm stress and caffeine-fueled study sessions, suddenly blossomed into something magical overnight. Trees were strung with fairy lights, colourful paper lanterns swayed in the breeze, and the crisp air smelled of roasted chestnuts and cinnamon pastries. Students wore cosy sweaters and beanies, their laughter echoing through the courtyards as soft music drifted from hidden speakers in the trees. Leo had never been one for crowds or festivals. He usually avoided any event that required small talk or spontaneous social interaction. But this year, someone was different. Sky had spent the entire week pestering him. "You can't say no," he had declared one morning, dramatically clutching Leo's hand while balancing on one foot. "Not when you have a roommate who's dancing his soul out in the main performance. If you're not there, I might forget my steps from heartbreak." Leo rolled his eyes, but secretly looked up the performance schedule that night. And so, on Saturday evening, Leo stood quietly near the back of the open-air audience, surrounded by students wrapped in scarves and holding warm drinks. The stage, set under a canopy of string lights, glowed with soft golden hues. As music began, Sky emerged from the shadows like he was born to be there. Sky's performance was spellbinding. Every movement was fluid, yet precise, and his body told a story with each gesture, of longing, of joy, of a fire that wouldn't be extinguished. Leo forgot the cold. He forgot the crowd. He could only see Sky. When the performance ended, applause erupted like thunder rolling across the courtyard. Sky, still panting from the final turn, looked straight into the crowd, straight at Leo, and smiled before slipping behind the curtain. Later, as students swarmed the stalls and the laughter of groups filled the air, Sky reappeared at Leo's side, flushed and exhilarated. "Did you like it?" he asked, bouncing slightly on the balls of his feet. "You were incredible," Leo said without hesitation, and the sincerity in his voice made Sky blink. They spent the rest of the night weaving through the festival together. Sky dragged Leo to every booth, excitedly explaining every tradition, from the moon-shaped pancakes to the wishing tree, where people tied colourful ribbons with their hopes for the future. "Right one," Sky said, handing Leo a crimson ribbon and a pen. Leo stared at the blank space for a moment, before scrawling a simple line. "Hope doesn't always need to be loud." Sky read it and didn't tease him for once. As they passed a photo booth glowing with fairy lights, Sky grabbed Leo's sleeve. "Come on, one photo, just one." Leo hesitated, but Sky had already grabbed a pair of fuzzy cat ears and shoved them onto Leo's head. "This is blackmail," Leo muttered. "It's documentation," Sky laughed, pulling him into the booth. The camera flashed. The first photo caught Leo mid-grumble. The second captured Sky's cheeky kiss on Leo's face, and in the third, Leo's eyes were wide with surprise and cheeks blooming red. Leo didn't know what made him freeze more, the kiss, or the way Sky looked at him afterward. Sky's lips lingered near Leo's cheek, eyes soft and searching. And for one suspended heartbeat, Leo nearly closed the distance. His body tilted ever so slightly forward, the air between them tightening, fragile and electric. But before anything more could happen, a shout came from across the square. "Sky, We need you for the finale group photo. Sky blinked, the moment breaking like glass. I'll be right back, he said, voice lower than usual. Leo gave a stiff nod, stuffing his hands into his pockets as he watched Sky jog away, silhouette shrinking beneath the festival lights. The buzz of the crowd returned, the laughter, the music. But for Leo, something inside him had quieted. That night, back in room 207, Leo sat on his bed in the soft light of his desk lamp, flipping through the photo strip. In the final frame, he wasn't looking at the camera. He was looking at Sky, who was smiling like he knew something Leo didn't yet understand. Leo ran his thumb over the glossy paper, then gently tucked it into the back cover of his sketchbook. One day he'd want to look at it again, almost, he thought, but not yet.